afternoon, everyone. This is Newton Maenge with CIE Magazine, your source for fashion and entertainment. Today we've got a very special guest. He's an artist. He's a heartthrob. I'd like to welcome R&B singer Sean Gast. How you doing, Sean? Welcome.
Yeah, nice to see you, my brother. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. This is just a great opportunity to see you here, man. See all the work that you're doing. I'm very proud of you, first and foremost. Very excited. I know you've been in the game, from what people know, since 2015, but I'm sure you've been working on this your whole life. You've got a great album that's going to be coming out. It's called Good Company. You know, you've got a single out right now called Party in the Hills. But before we talk about that, just kind of want to see where you're from originally.
Well, I was born in Torrance, California, so like kind of by the Palos Verdes area. But at the age of 3 years old, I moved to Ohio, Dayton, Ohio, and I spent the better part of 13 years out there. Came back out here when I was 11, so I would say that I got the best of both flavors of the Midwest in California, but I'm definitely a California kid.
Nice.
That's that.
So growing up, were you a big R&B fan? And if you were, what were some artists that you liked?
Definitely, man. I'm an only child, so my father always playing his music around me. I was constantly influenced by, Stevie Wonder, some of the younger guys, Neo, Michael Jackson, of course, Luther Vandross, Chris Brown. Just the range is so wide, from Steely Dan all the way to, even my big bro, Justin Bieber. So I definitely would have to thank my parents for giving me that and instilling that soulful music and real R&B in me. So, yeah, man, I've always been a real R&B head, like dancing in the mirror to Neo videos and singing in the shower. So R&B's always been a part of my life.
And you speak of dancing as well, so you're a dancer as well, right?
I'm shaking the tail feather out there. But yeah, definitely, man, I've been trying to focus really hard on getting my dancing, constantly improving on that. So when we have a show coming to a city near you, it'll definitely be a night to remember. Because I like to give a show. So many artists these days, they just stand and perform their songs, but people want to see a show, man. I'm here to create the safe haven for people. Because when people go for that 1 hour or 30 minutes, they're not thinking about whatever's going on in the world or whatever trials and tribulations they're going through in their everyday lives. They're just focused on the show that's at hand, and they really feel that for that moment. So I really like to capture that and, keep that feeling alive.
And it's great that you bring that up because being in the business that you are, people live through artists. They live through the music. And it's good to see that your work and the things that you have going on is bringing people back to being able to enjoy the music, especially R&B at its core. And one thing I wanted to talk about, you have this hashtag on your Instagram and all your social media, bringing real R&B back.
Real R&B is back.
Real R&B is back, and that affects me in a very positive way because I'm an R&B guy. I'm old school and I love R&B. What does that hashtag mean to you specifically?
Just like you said, how so many people live through their music, and the music today is a lot different than when the R&B you grew up on or even I grew up on. So I like to be able to bring that sense of love, the warmness, the soulfulness into my music with the modern twist, though. And that's why I say real R&B is back, because that's all my inspirations are real R&B. So it would only be right if I continue to carry the torch and give the next generation of kids the same feeling that I had with their seventh grade heartbreaks or the girl that they have a crush on. Because I know you felt that too with R&B. It gets you. And so and just letting people know it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be loving. It's okay to be the nice guy. And just trying to be a good example for the generations to come.
I appreciate that, man. That's extremely inspiring, and that's bringing back what music was meant to be at its core, inspiring, something to uplift people. Now, you do have a single out called Party in the Hills. Love the video. Amazing video. What inspired that single?
The title, Party in the Hills. It in Hollywood and in entertainment, that's like kind of a staple of what goes on in networking and stuff. There's always these parties in the Hollywood Hills, and you can see any number of faces there. And just capturing how for us and the people in the entertainment industry, it might be something of the norm, but for a regular girl or someone off the street, that's a life-changing experience, you know? So I wanted to kind of give these ladies a little bit of insight on how that might be if they were to come to a party in the hills with me.